After this video, you're gonna know 10 ways to look more attractive, look better, maybe even look younger. I've been saving up these tips and tricks for this video. I love filming these kinds of videos, not because you need to look perfect, I definitely don't, but sometimes it's just nice to feel good about yourself. So I'll be sharing some fashion tips, some beauty tricks of what to do, what not to do, and we also need to talk about your hair. In my opinion, hair plays such a big role in your appearance, especially if you have thicker hair, if the quality of your hair is really good. And I'm not even saying the length. A lot of people think I have hair extensions. I definitely don't. But if you have been following me for a while, you will know that I have struggled with my hairline for years. And so yes, I have teamed up with Vegamour for this video. This is definitely like an ongoing brand that you see on my channel. I swear by Vegamour. I love Vegamour. I use this every day. It's actually a hair serum, and I have used it to make my hairline so, I mean, it is night and day difference. I have before and after photos. Well, I don't have an after, this is the after. But I have before photos that I discovered, they weren't even intended to be my before photos. So I'll insert those now just so you can see what I used to struggle with. This first one is from like 10 years ago. I just honestly can't even believe the photo was taken, but I found it on my personal Facebook page like a year ago and I screenshot it. And then I have another photo from a YouTube video, and this was more recent. I would say this is like from 3 years ago, and I'm honestly so shocked that I even wore my hair up in this YouTube video because I was so embarrassed about my hairline. In fact, I would even make videos about how to fill in your hairline using eyeshadow because I was so self-conscious about it. But anyway, one of my friends recommended Vegamour, and I have been hooked ever since. So I wanna share it with you today in case you do struggle with hair loss. Maybe it's from stress, having a baby, or maybe your hairline just isn't so great, or some people just struggle with, just they're in the shower and there's just hair falling out. This makes such a huge difference if you are consistent. So I'm gonna share exactly how I use it. If you're interested in any of their products whatsoever, I will have them linked down below. My code with them is Shea, just my name, S-H-E-A, for 20% off the entire site. So as I mentioned, this is the hair serum. This is what made me fall in love with the brand. It's honestly kind of just a water consistency, and I use it every single day. I just have a routine. I use it at night. You could use it in the morning. It doesn't make your hair greasy. It doesn't even really have that much of a smell. It's just a light, fresh scent. And you just take the one dropper full and you just put it through your hair, onto your scalp, maybe the hairline, on the top of your head, and you just massage it in. And again, it doesn't make your hair greasy at all. And I would say, like I said, you have to be consistent, and you don't really see results until about month 2. So one bottle lasts 1 month. Unfortunately, you're really not going to see results after just one bottle. You need to kind of get a second one. And so I always say this when I bring this up, just because I want to be so honest with you. They do have a 3-pack, so you save money with the 3-pack, but you get more than one bottle, and you're going to need more than one bottle if you are actually dedicated and you want to be consistent with this. You totally don't have to listen to that. If you just want to try one bottle, that is fine. I just want you to be kind of aware that you have to use this on a consistent basis, and then after about a month or so, you'll start to see little baby hairs growing in, and it's so exciting. I love so many of their products. You definitely don't need everything. I love their shampoo and conditioner, but my second favorite thing that is just another game changer is their scalp detoxifying serum. So I only use this maybe once every couple weeks, but it's exactly what it sounds like. It actually detoxifies your scalp. So I use this, and then I take their scalp massager and I go in circular motions before I take a shower. I let it sit for like 20 minutes, and it just knocks out all of the dandruff, which I don't even struggle with nearly as much as I used to, probably because of this. But I mean, it just kind of, exfoliates your scalp so that all of your products, including that hair serum, works better. All of their products are very clean, healthy, non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free. I just feel really good about using everything. So again, my code is Shea for 20% off everything. Definitely look at their before and after photos, read the reviews. I swear by Vegamour. I love them so much. So I'll have them linked down below. The next way to look more attractive is another hair trick. And I used to not be able to do this because of my hairline, but it's wearing your hair up, pulling your hair back, maybe in a ponytail or maybe just half up, half down like I'm wearing today. Not only does this just look more youthful and you can totally pull it off, don't even say that you're too old to do this. You absolutely can pull it off. But not only does it look more youthful, but it also kind of like pulls your face back. Like it actually gives you like a little mini facelift, and it also just creates the like natural lift. So I love doing this. Like I said, I used to not be able to, but if you have even just shoulder length hair, it doesn't have to be super long. You can absolutely pull your hair back and you will look instantly a little better. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing very specific makeup tips of like, don't do this is bad, and this is good. Like, look how much better this looks. So I'm gonna get to that, okay? But number 3, we're gonna start here. Less is more. Less makeup will make you look more attractive. And I have proof here. This is a YouTube video. This is from like 5 years ago. And I just thought, you know, my makeup here, it's so much thicker. It's just darker. I thought I was doing myself some favors. And here I am now, 5 years older, with far less makeup on. And I think I actually look younger. But honestly, I want your opinion. Comment down below. Do you think that less makeup can make you look more attractive? Because that's what I think. Now, don't get me wrong. I like makeup. I wear makeup almost every single day. There are definitely some tricks that I want to share with you just to enhance your looks, okay? We're gonna start with the brows. And just in general, just as we go along here, this first side is the good side, okay? That's what we want. And then this side is the bad side. That's gonna be what you don't want to do. So here are my brows before, okay? This is just like nothing. I mean, they're there, but they're not great. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna use the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus. I've been raving about this for like a year now. If you don't have it, you absolutely need it. I will link it below. So I just get like the dark brown color. It's just a shade like my actual hair. And it's so easy. You just fill it in and you're going to see, I'm gonna show you the after. You're gonna see how much better this makes my brows look. And it's not making them super dark. It's not making them, you know, very prominent, but I am going to kind of make them a little bit longer. It's going to make my eyes just a little bit bigger. And here is the after. So I don't know if you can see the bad side, my eyes, my face, it just looks a little bit more droopy. And by me filling in my brows and kind of going in an upwards lifted direction, you can see how much more lifted the good side is. The next way to look more attractive is to stop using eyeliner. Just stop using eyeliner. It might look like my eyes kind of pop and I have some eyeliner. I don't. I have a different way to do it, okay? So let's just show the before, the bad side, where you take a pencil and you literally just like line your eyes. This is actually a brown eyeliner, which isn't even as bad as black. Just if you have black, stay away. It's so stark. And as you can see, you know, comparing the two eyes here, the one with eyeliner, it just literally drags my eye downward. It doesn't look good. So what you need to do instead is actually take a pencil brush. Now, if you don't have one of these, it kind of looks like an eraser head and it's just like a thick, dense, small brush, and you take any eyeshadow. It could be a darker eyeshadow, a medium eyeshadow, whatever you think looks good with your skin tone, and you just buff it around your eye. So it's going to still make your eyes pop, but in a much more natural, subtle way. Now, if you just really feel like you need that eyeliner, put it on the top of your lid. Like, maybe even tight line the top of your lid. That way it creates a lifting effect rather than a dragged down effect. Now, speaking of the lifting effect, the next few are just so good, especially number 7. But let's start with the bronzer and contouring because this trick is really good too. I feel like all of our life, we've been taught that we need to put the bronzer or the contouring color in the hollows of our cheeks. Like we like kind of suck our face in like a fish and then we hollow out our cheeks and it creates a good effect, right? Well, no, it doesn't, okay? This is a much better way, but let's start with the bad, okay? So here is me filling in the hollows of my cheeks, and initially it's like, okay, but let's just do it better. What I want you to try is actually putting the bronzer on the tops of your cheekbones, okay? It might seem weird at first, but just hear me out. So let's compare the two sides. The bad side, it goes down. It goes down. The good side, it goes up. Can you see the difference? All right, so we're on to number 7, which is one of my favorite tricks, and I know for a fact it makes a huge difference, especially based on one of the comments that I recently got. So let me just throw it up here on the screen and I'll read it to you. It says, I love all of your videos. However, I believe it was the end of this one or the past week or two, you said you don't have Botox or fillers, but you don't have a problem with those who do. It's so obvious within the past few months, your cheeks definitely have been filled big time with something. They're way bigger than they used to be, and I know because I've watched your videos for years. I can't believe you expected us to believe that you haven't had any facial work done. Just admit it. Look at the difference in past videos from several months ago until now. You haven't gained weight anywhere, so it's not from that. Now, normally I would not respond to a comment like this. I just let it sit there and I just don't even care. But this time I decided to respond and I said, I promise on my children and all that is good that I have 1000% not had any filler or Botox. I do contour and blush completely different than I did before. I have no idea if that's what you're seeing, but no filler is getting injected into my body. Period. Now again, I don't care if you guys do that or you don't do that. I don't care. It was more that I want you guys to know this trick that I am doing. It makes a huge difference. So let's start with the before side, the bad side. And again, something we've all been taught. We have been taught that to put blush on, you need to smile. You need to smile and then put the blush on the apples of your cheeks. But the problem with that is you stop smiling and it just drops down. It doesn't look good. So let's see that again. I'm smiling and then it drops down. It just looks bad. So what you're gonna do instead is again, put the blush higher than your bronzer. Again, we're going for a more lifted effect. Don't go overboard or anything, but again, you're going to subtly blend it in an upwards direction, up kind of into your hairline. And if you compare the before and after or the bad versus the good, it just makes you look so much better. And apparently it makes you look like you have a nice filled in, more youthful looking cheeks without filler or Botox. Oh, this next one is so good too, and it's so simple to do, and it has to do with your lips. And it also can kind of create a lip filler effect without any filler. So this one I've already done the before and after, but I'm gonna first show you the bad side, okay? This is just taking a lip liner and just lining your lips, not overlining them, just lining your lips like normal. Okay, so this is the bad side, and then I'm gonna reveal to you the good side. And I made a very subtle change. Look how much better this side looks, and it's only by taking that same lip liner, again, not overlining your lips, but actually stopping the lip liner before the end of your lips. You actually stop early, and it creates this weird optical illusion that your lips are fuller and more youthful looking. It's crazy, try it out. Next, we're moving into fashion. So I have a few tips and tricks here, starting with simply incorporating a fashion trend into your outfit and not being scared to do that. I think so many people of all ages hold on to the same clothes year after year that are classic pieces that never go out of style, and that can be great, but I think after a while it can start to age you and you can kind of look a little bit outdated. So I would just really encourage you to, find the current fashion trends that you actually like and don't be scared to wear them. So for example, maybe an oversized shirt instead of a cardigan, maybe chunkier boots instead of riding boots, maybe wide leg high-waisted jeans instead of skinny jeans. Now again, I want you to always wear what you love, but I don't want you to be scared to wear what you love. The next way to instantly look more attractive is a specific pair of sunglasses. Wait till you see these. I've shared a lot of sunglasses. I mean, I like a lot. There's black ones, white ones, I've got peach ones, I've got designer ones, but these are like $13 just from Amazon. They look good on every face shape. It's like a filter for your face. Look at these sunglasses. They are magical. I love the gradient color. They look great on everybody. They give you a little bit of glam. You could like not even put any makeup on. It just like blurs your face. I'm telling you guys, these are the best sunglasses that I own, and they just look good on everybody. So I will have everything in this video linked down below, including Vegamore. My code with them is Shea for 20% off. Again, the hairline, the hair serum, all of their products are fabulous. So again, everything is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you're new, but otherwise I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.